I think we're started. We had technical difficulties the first stream. I just hate saying that because I've done this before. I should know what I'm doing. But anyway, we're here on Madden 25. I had did some things in the last live stream that I thought it was a live stream, but we weren't recording. Then I started it, and then that didn't work either. So here we are. I'm gonna discuss, Madden 20, Madden 21, and or mobile. That's everything we're talking about. If I say Madden mobile or Madden, we're talking Madden mobile. Madden 20, Madden 21, I think are the best, in my opinion, to have ever come out. I played 22. 22 was decent. I didn't like 23 as much as 22, and I didn't really like 22 as much as you know what I mean? But I didn't play 24 because I disliked 23 that much. And here we are on 25. I was wondering, and I've always said because they took away seasons. And I just thought about it recently. I'm like, why was seasons so important to me, right? And I don't think it was the fact that it was seasons that was important to me, but I think it was the fact that you were actually able to upgrade your team and use your team. Like, I don't mind competitive arenas. And what we did in the first one, we ran a game. So I guess I could do that again. We're recording now. As long as there's no technical difficulties, we'll be fine. You won't get to see my team. I don't think I can pull it up easy from here. I need to, so y'all can see what we're working with real quick. But yeah, see, defense, offense, our special team. Anyway, let's get it rocking. Let's get it rocking. Competitive. I don't mind playing competitive because you're actually getting to use your team. The problem is it just gets repetitive. That's the only thing I like on here, and it's just over and over and over. I know there's league head to head. I really like that, but you have to be in a good league, and that kind of gets repetitive. Well, no, I do like that, but the biggest thing. Let's turn some of the volume up. The big thing is the fact that you don't get to use your defense or your special teams. There's no need to get a punt returner because you're never getting a punt. You haven't needed a punt returner since Madden 21. That's just the honest truth. And defensively, you don't even get to use your defense at this point unless it's for some drill, which is like, cool and all. But who are we playing? I was not paying attention. They have boosted players. Okay. Yeah, you don't really get to use your team. I'm trying to focus on the play. Oh, make a grab. Make a grab. A grab and a go. Nice. But you don't get to use your defense. They kind of play for you, and then you're happy when they get a takeaway, like here. Oh, thank goodness. But you don't get to see it. You don't have any action. You get a kicker for what? There's no point in getting a kicker because you're never going to use them. Like who kicks a? If you're always playing arenas, who's kicking? You know what I mean? It's just a wasted thing. So when they had Ultimate Team, seasons, it was kind of cool because, if I could have got that out, he would have been open. I didn't use the same play too much. But yeah, no, it was kind of cool because you could, touchdown. All right, let's get this over with, and I'll start talking. But 2-point conversion. Let's go. Oh, wide open. Why did I take so long? Oh, he still caught it. Oh, he's tough. He's tough. All right, yeah. Did we get a stop too? No, we did not. All right, next drive. Keep it cooking. Yeah, you actually got to use your team, and I think that's why I miss it so much. Because when arenas gets repetitive, which I do like playing it, you actually get to do something and use your team in another way. So they took that away in Madden 22 for whatever reason. It was like a very good don't fall on the ground. Okay, that's one thing that's been happening. Whenever he's wide open like that, he like dives for the ball and falls on the ground. It's the stupidest thing ever. We caught it in the last live stream. I wasn't a live stream because I was recording, and I was actually able to point that out. But just some things gameplay wise that I like between this one and the other one. Did we get a stop? Or you're just not playing it? Okay, that's nice. Alright. But yeah, the objective of today's video was probably like 10 minutes in. It took me too long to get that out. We're going to be taking a look at the Madden 20 team and the Madden 21 team. We're going to compare them because, of course, they're the best. And, we're going to see which one is better. But they're the best carnation, I guess you could say, of a team because the overalls made sense. I don't know why we have overalls over 100 now. Yes, Madden 20 had over 100, but it was understandable. It was like 105 was the max. You weren't going any higher than that. A 99 was like still like a Madden max. You know what I mean? It made sense. See, that's what I was that right there. I don't. It doesn't make sense, but yeah, no. The overalls made sense on that game. So it was playable, but then or like comparable, but like we get to Madden 20 whatever we're on now, 20 since 22, and they just went so high in overall you can't really compare them. And then everything was repetitive. Every week there's a new event, and then that event you get like 10 overalls higher. If you get the highest reward, if not, you're going like one overall higher. And then you need your greens to get your blue. We'll discuss that later when I actually have something to show for it, which I did in the first one. It was good. We were cooking. Oh, how do you drop that? Oh, terrible receiver. Whatever. Did we get a stop? All we need is one stop, and that's it. Yeah. I think we win that. Anyway, he just didn't play me. Claim rewards. Nice. Beautiful. Give me a player. See? That's what you see. A green player, right? Let's go to the event. The current event is like the top 100 is called. Top 100 event. Alrighty. So, you log on every day, and you basically use all your stamina on one event because it gives you the best chance of, like, I can get a player from this, which I did on the stream too. Oh, that's gone. I was like, that was the first time I had ever pulled a player from this event. I was like, the stream boost is kicking. But I was kind of thinking when I said that, when his stream boost ever kicked, at worst or at best, it kind of just made things ironically terrible. Like it was actually laughable, so it was enjoyable, but it made it terrible. Now that I think about it, the fact that I got that on stream, of course I wasn't stream. I should have checked right then. I should have known. I should have known. But nope, here we go. All right, so you play that, you have a chance of a receiver, you get some coins. We go to trades. Let's pull that up real quick. With top 100 token exchange. See, we can get an uncommon player for whatever. You get some coin amount. Now, I just started the game, right? So any player I get is going to be better, and this is going to be the highest overall you can get at this current moment because it's the current event. The next event will be better. The next event will be better over and over and over. Same player, same drift. But because I'm just starting the game, all of my players are trash, so I kind of need the green players. So every player from this event I needed at the green, so it went to my team. So instead of me putting it here to get the blue, it's on my team, which comes to this point, and I had said this in the video. I think this is more realistic because there's like a salary cap in real life. You can't just have every player, so I guess this kind of makes it balanced. It's just I don't like it, but I basically have to make a decision on what I want. Like right now, let's take a look at my team. I think I explained it right. You get the greens, you get the blues, you use the blues to get the purples, and yeah. So looking at my team just started, just pretty much started like yesterday, day before, something like that. If you look at my team, minus the purples, you'll see a lot of top 100s. My running back is a top 100. My flex receiver is a top 100. Somebody else on the line, my center and my outside guard are top 100s. Defensively, look for the top 100s. It's on the right side of the card. You can see I have quite a few top 100s here, so I need them on my team. Because my team is bad, they increase my overall by a drastic amount. So if, say, I get a bare minimum, what's that, 82 and 82 safety, my next alternative is like a 62 safety. So I have to put them on my team. But with that being said, I can't ever get the blues, right? Because I need the greens on my team. Well, luckily we get enough greens that you can get some blues. But my point being, I think if I remember correctly, if you played the entire event, logged on every day, there was a little bit of grace in there, but if you logged on every day, ran all your stamina, used all of it, you could get one iconic. So one of the yellows, not in since it's had like the upper tiers, I think this was 23. There's like a base iconic, and then there's like an upgraded version. I think you do have to pay, like use some Madden Cash or use some extra bonuses to get the upgraded version. But I think the regular one, I think you got one per event. So if I use every one of the top 100s I have on my team now, and I kept going, and I was here from the beginning of the event to the end of the event, how it used to be, I don't know how it is now because I didn't play 24, and this is me just logging on to 25. You got like one iconic for all of that. And you had to give up everything else on your team. So the next event that comes out, right? I can I can kind of give up some players, you know? I can't do it now because I'm just starting and the overall gap is so big, but I can give up one overall to get a purple. You know what I mean? I can give up 5 slots that give me a boost of 2 overall, which is like a total of 10, to then get a purple that's going to boost me by like a good 20 amount. So that's negotiable. But when it's like this and you kind of need the players, if you take a big break and you come back, you kind of, oh, shoot, shoot, shoot. That's what happened in the last live stream. We're still recording, but I don't think I'm going to have any control over it. I do. Can I move my camera? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, we just got to remember to keep touching stuff because this game is just. I think it's my phone. It's some setting. It's Madden. It didn't used to do this, but it started. I think Madden 21, if I remember correctly. But 5 years I have invested into this. But you get the point. I don't really like it. It's repetitive. Same thing over and over. You don't get to use anything. Same events. I didn't get that same feeling in 20 and 21. Don't know why. But that's the big argument. Now we get to the whole point of today's thing. Let's go over to YouTube. This is where I messed up last time. Do I want to go over to YouTube then? I have to because we have to look at some film. We're going to be watching some film back to see like which one's better and kind of get a look at the teams. Because right now all I have is like a paper slip, but we're going to talk about that. I think we have to go to YouTube so it doesn't close. Ooh, did we mess up? Did we mess? Nope, we're good. We're good. We're cooking. We're cooking right now. Let's go. Oh, wait. We're cooking. All right, good. All right, so what started this whole argument, started the whole idea for the live stream was the fact that I had these little slips in a drawer. Looking at this, you can't really see. You got to get close up to the camera. That's about it. Let me show all of it. See, that was my Madden 21 team. Big names on here. We got Ben Roethlisberger. Marvin Harrison was a 93. He was tough. I remember that. We got Nelson Aguilar down there. We had like a good line defensively. Oh, Xavier Howard. I remember Cam Chancellor. I remember him. He was good. We got the little defensive tackle Damian Harrison Sr. for the Seahawks. Like we had some players. It was fun playing this. Ray Lewis. Have a lot of guys, but you see that was the Madden 21 team. Okay, the Madden 20 team. Let's see. You can see the overall on the side. Pretty good picture here. Can't really see it that well, so we're gonna again pull up footage. But big names here, and this is what gives it away. To me, it's very simple who wins this, but I do want to hear the arguments of those watching who's gonna win because it's pretty close. My Madden 21 team has a rating of an 89 defense. Madden 20 is an 88, so Madden 21 has a better defense, and then Madden 20 has a 92 offense, though. Madden 21 has an 89 offense. And then the special teams doesn't really matter. 88 for Madden 20 and then 86 for Madden 21. That really doesn't matter. The big thing, though, are the players on offense for Madden 20. In the backfield, and this is really where I think it all goes down to. In the backfield, there's Michael Vick at a 100, and then Barry Sanders at a 93 and Emmitt Smith at a 9. Maybe it was a 96 or whatever. I don't know. But that was what's in the backfield. Could you imagine? I don't think a team in the NFL stops that. We just saw Derrick Henry. All right. Week three. All right. Well, we're live, so you know what time it is. But, we just watched Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson go off. And at the end of the game, the commentators were calling it. We'll expect to see Lamar grabbing and keeping. He's going to be gone. Yep, and that's exactly what happened. Could you imagine the backfield with Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, and Michael Vick? And we don't even have to talk receivers because receiving core, comparing the two, we had Shannon Sharp as a flex tight end. Oh, yeah, I had said this before. For whatever reason, my starting tight end was a lower overall than my flex tight end. I don't know why, but as Shannon Sharp and the flex, insane. John Brown and Morton Anderson. That was just crazy. So technically, the receivers are better here because we had Harrison. Actually, were they better? Harrison was better. And then we had Nelson Aguilar that was also pretty decent. But I think we have 3 receivers on Madden 20, 1 receiver or 2 receivers on Madden 21. So regardless of everything, and then I also saw I had a 105. We'll pull that up in the video because it gives you more more depth, but I didn't see that till I actually was looking back on film and figured out I wasn't recording. But we had a 105 outside guard. So everything else aside, Madden 21 was more balanced for sure. We had Big Ben, we had like a lot of pieces, but Madden 20, I think the matchup boils down to that backfield. The backfield is just crazy. So if there is I've been looking online, like on through like Google looking it up. If there's like a software or a website that you can go to and play um fantasy teams against each other, let me know. I don't think we have the technology for it yet, but AI is going to be able to do that soon. You know what I mean? Very soon, you're just going to be able to put players on a roster, put their overall in, and then have it. But I need like a true, I need it to compute rationally. You know what I mean? And I think that's something AI can do very soon in the future. But right now, we're just not there. I want it to be rational. I don't want it to be, oh, we have a 105 Michael Vick, so they're just going to score 100 points. No, I want it to be rational, giving everything into it. Amazon Analytics, I think they use that for NFL right now. I want something like that, but something we can just put a team into. And I don't think that's far from the future, far down in the future from where we currently are, but just not there yet. So we're gonna make this comparison on live, and that's what I got. If y'all think anything different, let me know. But we're gonna take a look at some film to actually really get the comparison. And yeah, I think Madden 20 wins. I mean, offense is technically better. They're technically a better team, but yeah. All right, let's go playlists. Problem is, we are gonna have to shift through some videos. The good news is, while I was doing what I was doing when it wasn't recording, I was able to figure out where the first because we want to go. Okay, so here we'll go all Madden 20 videos, and if we go down here, we're looking. We want to look towards the end of the season. I was able to find that here's where we get a good look at the team. This defense is just baffling. Okay, let's. More crazy than that is this defense. Well, first of all, the offense is pretty crazy. This is how it looks now. That was my voice 5 years ago. That I already went through this on the other live stream, but oh my goodness, it's good to grow. Good to grow. All right, let's see. Easy. And anyway, the only thing more cut that down. It's gonna get annoying. Cut it back up when we're watching film. Oh no! Shoot! Come on! I did the same thing in the other video. Come on. All right, hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! I gotta wait the entire. All right, come on! Come on! Come on! Pull up! Pull it up! Pull it up! All right, there we go. All right, and then this is where we started having technical difficulties. Let's see. Let's make it bigger. If I can, all right? Okay, we do have the X button. All right, perfect, perfect, perfect. Deadly. Deadly. Just deadly. Y'all see what I see. This is the offense. And we'll take a screenshot so we can bounce back and forth and compare. Screenshot because the photos aren't really going to be good, but deadly. Hold up. Alrighty. We're gonna take like a 20-minute intermission. Pausing the stream. Can't pause the stream. Just remember that. All right. So anyway, I'm not. I would just put on a. We'll replay the Super Bowl for Madden 20. I think that's fair. But offensively, we're looking at this. Let's get through this first. All right. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right. Defense here. So big things I want to point out here. Oh, let's get the screenshot real quick. Nice. All right. I cut my camera in the last one because I didn't want to be seen looking so close to the camera. But big thing here, the pass rush was not there. We're looking at 87s on pass rush. We had like 190 on the defensive tackle. The rush defense was good. We had some great linebackers, but also the backfield. We're looking at an 82 trying to cover 93 Marvin Harrison. But we also have 90 Josh Norman and 90 Darius Slay and Etwan Moore. I think that was his name. I don't remember. I can't really see. I'd have to. Yeah. Let me see. Fabian. No. Yeah. Fabian Mareo. Fabian Moria. I hate. I'm not gonna try. We'll call him. I don't know what to call him. MF backwards FM, but MF. We'll call him the big M, the big MF that kept getting us interceptions that year. The big mofo that kept getting us interceptions. That's what we'll call him. We'll just call him MF. All right, decent. But yeah, that. Oh, stop hitting that. Goodness. Alrighty, and then special teams, of course. Decent. Now trying to pull up the other one. Let's see. How are we gonna do this here? I think simply go back, go down. We'll look around here. I think I kind of showed my teams more towards this point in the season, or towards 21 instead of 22. We'll go to all the Madden mobile videos and see. I'm kind of finding it now. I wish I knew where everything was, but we're looking at week 14. We didn't finish the year. I really wish I did now, because these are just iconic. I didn't know we were gonna lose it. It was a big thing. They're like hard to play because I had to record them, and it takes time to record. But let's go back. Oh, we did. We got the team. We got the team. Perfect. Make it big. Nice. But it took a lot of recording pressure. But I didn't do it all back to back to back like I have to do now in seasons, because you don't get to do anything with your team. So that, you know what I mean? You get, like, you can play seasons, but it's with the actual teams. It's just, why take it away? But I wasn't afraid of losing it, because I didn't know what I had. I wasn't afraid of losing it because I didn't know what I had. But now I know what I have, and I miss it. I really miss it. Anyway, offensively, we're looking at Big Ben. Like, this is a balanced team. We don't have any big 105s anywhere. We don't have Michael Vick. This is way more balanced than the Madden 20 team. 93 Marvin Harrison. They're gonna have trouble covering him. Nelson Aguilar. They're gonna have trouble covering him. But the pass rush, the Madden 20 has such a good pass rush. We're gonna do our comparisons, but looking at the overview of the team, this looks balanced. Like, I have way more time in the backfield here. And defensively, they weren't putting pressure on. Like, they have good linebackers, so if we were trying to run the ball, we have 90, 92 AP. So AP could run with those running backs. AP could run with Emmitt Smith and they're going, what's his name? Barry Sanders, but poor Nick Chubb. Poor Nick Chubb at a 90. I know he's still a 90, but poor Nick Chubb. All right, keep it moving. Let's go to the defense. Oh, you don't want to listen to me talk while I'm talking. It's kind of weird. All right, let's see. Thankfully, there's no button I can accidentally hit that'll put us in the next segment. So, all right, let's go. Woo! Defensively, we had some. I see a flaw. I see Eddie Jackson. Eddie Jackson is a flaw back there. Ooh, rush defense isn't the best. But the big thing on Madden 21 was the pass defense, or the pass defense. We had great safeties, Bam Cam, Hassan Reddick, Charles Woodson, Xavier Howard. That's just nasty. Darius Williams, yeah, man, get out of here. So, not only that, the pass rush was great. So the pass defense would have been good, but Madden 20 wasn't a pass team; it was a run team. And the linebackers, you can see a visible gap on the linebackers. I don't know if I took a screenshot. I think I did. I'm gonna take another one just so we don't have to come back. But you can see a visible gap there, right? Like, everything else is solid. It's very. You can see a lot of blues. Everything's spaced out. It's a balanced team. But you can see a gap. You can see a big gap when it comes to defensive linebackers, middle linebackers, all of that. So special team doesn't really matter, but we are going to take a look. And then, ooh, 21 has a cheat. You got to put boosts on. I never used them though, because I did feel like they were cheating. I think that's why I didn't use them, or maybe they were expensive. I can't remember exactly, but I just know I didn't use them a lot. Um, let's hope I don't look crazy in one of these screenshots, because it's gonna have me frozen when we're looking back. Let's hope it's let's hope I don't have a crazy one there. Anyway, Justin Tucker, Sims, we needed a kick returner. I think we had like a terrible kick returner right up into the end, and we grabbed Sims from somewhere, and he was still pretty bad. Like this special team sucked. Like the next one, or Madden 20 was an 88. This was an 86. You know, we're supposed to get better as the years go by. There was no touching Michael Vick and those guys, so we knew we weren't gonna have a better offense. But special teams? In 86 to end it, that was horrific. But before we get to film, I'm going to play the Super Bowl film because I do need to go eat real quick. And that's going to take some time into here. We're just going to quickly, let's see. You see it in my eyes. All right, let's go. Around here. All right, we're good with the first picture. Just kind of look mean. You know what I mean? All right. Yeah. I think that's enough said. I think I'm gonna go eat, come back, and then we'll do the comparisons and stuff, and it'll make a lot more sense. Cut this. Oh boy, this is confusing. All right. Super Bowl. Ay, ay, ay. I gotta go back. Oh my goodness. All right. Back again. Back one more time. Back another time. I said one more. I lied. All right. Let's see. All right. Hard season. That should be way more simple. Super Bowl. All right.
That may sound like I'm being sarcastic, but I'm not.
All right. Enjoy 5 years younger than me.
something. I mean, if they combine it with 21, I mean, 22 is supposed to come out. But anyway, wow,
Good game.
wow.
Good work.
Super Bowl champions.
I
Here
was
we go.
afraid.
Here we go.
Oh, let's cut me off now.
Here.
All right, I'm back. I don't know how many we have. No, zero still. All right, word. Uh, I was kind of worried, right? That this would have ended, and it would have switched to like some video that had nothing to do with football, and it would have just been running the entire time. Like we might have been. I watch a lot of politics, so you might have been watching a Trump debate or something. And I would have been like, "Yeah, Lee, we're talking football, and we got this one." I'm kind of curious to see what plays after that, so we're gonna wait a little bit. But what I do know is that this was special. This right here was special. Look at this. Look what you get for this. Man, this was special. And then we also know that what y'all just watched, you kind of got a little action from the Madden 20 team. So I guess it's time we only hit Madden 21. The big thing on this, though, is this game was pretty trash, in my opinion. You know, I kind of think it was trash. I don't think I played well in the Super Bowl. Like we had just beaten down on who was it, the Bears before this, and then the Saints. And then we had like the big 50 something point win against the Falcons, man. It was crazy. No, I'm still talking in the background here, my fault. But yeah, I didn't think I did that good of a job on that video, but I was like, okay, let's make it realistic. I wasn't really going deep threat downfield. I wasn't pressing the plays that I knew would work. I was actually trying to play it and play it fine. But yeah, I wonder what comes up. Would something have come up at all? We got some basketball, OTE, we got me, we got some NFL, I watched that. What else? Is that Mumbo Jumbo? Oh, Monroe Global. Oh, Dr. Miles Monroe. That would have been nice. That would have been nice to see. That. Anyway, I mean, nice to see that came up because that tells me I'm in the right spot. But anyway, let's get back to it. So where were we? I don't even know how we go about this because we can't really compare them, but we can watch game film and break it down. So before we go to 21, the good thing is I had like let's see if we go back here. Very simply and very handily, I made like a highlight film. I already went through the films and got some highlights. So we'll break down this video as we're going. And this just has music, so it's a bit better. There we go. No, rewind it.
4 score and 7 years ago.
That's how we started it. And that was like a tough quote, by the way. All right, I think this was our first rushing touchdown, if I'm not mistaken. This might have been our first touchdown of the season. So you see, we used to run the ball a lot. Let's zoom in so we can actually see. Little pass play. I used to throw the ball a lot. I do remember that, but then Michael Vick was just such a threat. I don't think we stopped that. I don't think 21 stops that. Because if it's not a run play and we do have him in the backfield, which is already hard enough because that O-line was quite protected. You got Michael Vick on the option read because that's like something you could do now. I think he could have did it then, I just didn't know. Look at the defense getting some work here. The sacks. Oh yeah, he had nowhere to go. That's pressure off both sides. And I'm not even blitzing through the middle. I was actually playing it for what it is right here. Yeah, these are some big boys. I think we have better film or better clips throughout the season than what I used. But I kind of heard this theme, and then I was like, "Oh, this would be sick if I went through." Because I was going through emotions, man. Because I had just deleted this game. It was so good. I had it for so long. Because Madden 20 was probably since Madden 18, so I wasn't recording till about 2020. So that's why I say about 5 minutes later or 5 years later. Man, my voice, man. Anyway, but it was still it was still all the way back through 2018. So I had a lot of emotions going when I deleted it. And then I kind of remembered it, and then I heard the theme, and I was like, "Oh, what if I put together a clip?" So that's where we are now. But block of the year, That was that block on field goal. I think that's the first time I ever did that in a winning time, if I remember correctly. All right, now we're going to see some interceptions. Team is getting upgraded a bit. That was already a solid team. Oh, yep, pick. I don't know where he was going with that one. I remember that. Oh, that was the tournament. Oh, okay. Got to pause there. That was just tough. Y'all remember that? That was a tough video. If you haven't seen it, I think I did well in that video. I snapped. The voice was kind of babyish, so if that annoys you. But go back and watch that one. That one was a good video. This one in the Lions Den, when I challenged the Lions Den, these were tough. And I like this. I like what's it, leagues? I was gonna say alliances. I like leagues head to head. But that's all it has. And I'm not in a league because I want to have my own. I just don't play it enough to have active players. But if I really sat down, buckled down, focused on it, I could probably build a following and get some people in. But that ain't what I'm worried about. Thing is, well, that was my alliance. I'm not mistaken. But yeah, big stop there, held him out, which isn't that big of a thing. But we lost that game. But that's not that big of, and that was the only one we lost all season. That's not that big of a thing now because it happens quite a bit to me. But I don't think I was cheesing that game. I don't think I was running it through the middle. Get some kick returns. Once we got Devin Hester, we were straight. I think Devin Hester is the one we went out on, right? No, yeah, Devin Hester senior. Yeah, that was like our 90 overall. Got a pick here, nice. But no, once we got him, we were set on the kick returns. And then the next year, no, 22 we didn't have any, or 21 we didn't have anybody. 22, I got the Madden Marvel DJ Dallas. I was kind of mad when he won. I said that in the video, but man, we just got kick returns. If you didn't block correctly, or if we blocked correctly, we were gone. And that was the only thing. If you did not get above those blocks, it was over. Oh, a nice tap. You see Anderson's work there, and then it's just Michael Vick. That's the game changer. We got to put it on one player. It's the 100 overall Michael Vick. That's going to be the game changer. We got Ben, who you can say is a game manager. He's just a game changer, and I'm going to give it to Vick. So we might do that. We might go head to head. We might look at each player individually. And of course, overall tells, but that was big time live. Yeah, that was big time live. So we went through that dramatic as heck. All right, no, but we gotta finish. We gotta finish. We gotta let the emotions sink in. Oh, tough. If you care about it, that's tough. But you see Madden 21 back there. All right, so we got some clips. We've seen some action with Madden 20. Let's go Madden 21. I want to go towards the. I don't want to watch the last game because I think the last game was kind of just a blowout. I want to see a game we were actually in it with some guy playlist, where we were actually in it with some people, but I can't go too far back where the team would have been drastically changed. So we're gonna go mobile videos because the last video should be fine. Oh, it was week 14. So I think I watched it. We played the Jets. I don't know how to. All right, let's watch this one.
Then on special teams, we have Justin Tucker, just like we did on the other team. It's just that this one's a little bit higher. Then we have the same old guys. Today we're going to be taking on the Washington football team. I was tempted to call them the Redskins, but I remembered. I mean, wow, that's
I'm so glad they're the Commanders now.
Let's just say. But anyway, let's go ahead and get the ball. Or give the ball,
I don't have time to play for
And it looks like, when you play away, you play at their stadium.
here we are now.
So I guess whenever we play, the fans are going to back and stuff.
Now let's see the defense. That's what we're looking for. We ain't gonna watch this whole game. We gonna watch clips. But oh, okay. Whoa. Is that like a screen action? I ain't gonna read into that too much because the play call was probably terrible. But this is Madden 21. I thought we had a good pass rush. Like this is the very last week since we got off. Let me look at this. Yeah, we're supposed to have an elite pass rush. That's what this says right here. My roster, this says we're supposed to have a good pass rush, and we just gave it over. Like the screen plays, I can see because if we didn't hit the quarterback, then the screen actions I can get. Deep, we should be fine. But that's a terrible way to start this game. You knew they came to play. There's only one first down though. Let's see.
It was like every hour before we hit 12. Well, it was like it didn't happen until
Look at
like
these screen plays. Oh, big hit. Okay, who was that? Is that? Oh, who was that? Did we rewind this? I think we did. Yeah, smart. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Who was that? That was big hit. If I had to guess, I think that was Cam. That had to be Cam. That had to be Cam. Did I get a name? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
What's the number? What's the number?
Oh, come on, come on, come on.
52. I'm not. I like him. I like him.
I could have zoomed in. I don't think I knew how to use it like that. Could have zoomed in and actually got a name off of it. All right, yeah. See, this is just not fair. They didn't have a defense that could do anything with that, but the Madden 21 team would have eaten it alive. Like that's if that just happened here, the Madden 20 team would have been nightmarish.
Oh no, I did not mean to call that.
That should have been a pick. And that's another thing. That's another critique of seasons. I'm gonna just let it play. I'm gonna cut myself down just in case we run into something crazy. Ben could run because he was like a high overall, and these guys are like it's like playing a it's like being in college playing a high school student. That's what we're looking at here. But don't worry, Madden 20 would have been able to get on him. And that yeah, look at this. This is happening with low levels, and they're still breaching the line like that. I thought we had a good line, like a balanced line. Oh, the blitz. All right, Tutty. Yeah, nice. All right, but that's a big thing with seasons. I kind of wish it based it on your overall. Like if you picked a hard season, and I think that's the problem with it. I think I said this before too, but like very far back in the past. But I think the problem with seasons was they were like, well, if you start a season here, by the time you actually upgrade your team, it's not hard anymore. You're just blowing past teams. There's no point in keeping it because you don't really do anything but just beat up teams. Not only is that fun, not only does that give you a chance to use everybody on your team and actually have fun with them, but also if that's the case, I wish like I understand them trying to keep the same players so they're not going to get like different players to up the overall, but I wish it was like a base. You know what I mean? If I have a 100 or 90 overall quarterback and I picked hard mode when I went into the season, which that's just how I am. Every season I've ever played on this has been a hard mode season. Then, you know, if I click that and I know I have a 90 overall center, then when I generate a team, yes, it's going to be the same players for the active roster, but I'm going to bump their overall so it's competitive. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be hard. If I play, what was this, 20? If I play, I don't think the Ravens were good then. If I play the Patriots back then, Matt 2020 probably, yeah. If I play the Patriots, they should have a good couple hundred overall higher than me. Their Tom Brady, if Ben was 90, their Tom Brady should have been a 9. This 2020. It's crazy. But you get what I'm saying. They should bump the overall. If that was the problem, then bump the overall up. That way it's still competitive. It's still a hard season. And you still get to have fun making pieces. But then you know your pieces don't do as much because the other team is getting harder. But it's still, I think it's better than getting rid of it altogether and just saying it's no point. I don't know why. Maybe they posted it somewhere why they did it, but I'm kind of mad that they did, as you see, because I do miss it. But we got a little 4 out here. We're already kind of going down the ladder on these guys. I want to see defense because offensively, they made us turn over the ball. I must have just been throwing the ball out. I could rewind, and we could see that I tried to run the ball and it wasn't going anywhere. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. What we're going to do instead is watch some defense. Now, how do we do here with them pretty much in the red zone? All right, big hit here. Yeah, that's the thing. We have some players back there to stop the pass. That's the big thing. We're going to click off of this video pretty soon. We got some players back there to stop the pass, but it's just not enough. And then we could cheese it like that. But in a fair matchup, I don't input. We just let them play. I don't think we're worried about the receivers on the Madden 20 team. And that's just my biggest takeaway. That's gonna be my thing. So if I had to be honest, ooh, that ball came slow. And we had a whole team around him. Did we get a pick six here? No. What? Man, the whole left side of the field was open. What were you thinking? Come on now. Jeez, the whole left side of the field and I take it to the right. That's just crazy. All right, so yeah, we got some running plays. Is this AP running? I think it's AP. I threw a lot of passing plays. Now, that's one thing I would keep the same that I wouldn't be able to control the input of. But in a simulation, we keep like the same play type. I don't remember which game. Oh boy, yeah, that's Marvin Harrison. That's just Marvin Harrison. But no, in this, I don't remember which one it was, but there was a game. I think it was 21. No, I think it was 20 maybe. But there was a game that I just ran the ball, and that's all I did. It might have been 22 because I had Mike Allstott and somebody else, a good running back. But all I did was run the ball. That was how I primarily did it. I think Madden 21, I threw the ball a lot. I think Madden 20, I threw the ball a lot. I think I ran the ball more in 20 than 21. But I remember them taking away a play that I really liked. And then I remember the whole game changing to where like the outside of the field was way more open than the end. Like in this Madden 20, the middle of the field was open and the outside wasn't. So I was like the plays that I was picking, but in a simulation, I would like to see an accurate representation of plays. So, you know what I'm saying? My 20 team ran the ball more, and my 21 team threw more screen action plays. But you would never be able to set it up 100% unless. Oh my goodness, is that a possibility of AI to analyze my play style, to know what I'm going to do, and to actually? Oh, that's years down the road. That's far, far. But that would be cool. That's just things that you can think about and or make a that's terrible. I'm not gonna try to sound scientific here. Did we get a touchback? No. But I'm not gonna try to sound scholarly here. I'm just gonna say those are things you kind of think of and you imagine, like, what if I could do this? This would be cool. And then later in history gets done, and it's something that yeah. And I don't know if I'll be here to see it, but I think I should be. Shouldn't be that far. That's the same as flying cars, though. But no, we're actually seeing progress on this one. We don't have to fly cars because it's just not. It's not really ethical. But let's say, I think that's enough of that. Enough of beating up on the Redskins here. Um, do we need any more inputs? Do we go straight to the head on head here, or head to head? Well, that's terrible. But yeah, I think we go to the comparison now, and we wrap this live stream up. I really wish it would have been straight and y'all didn't have to like wait and watch an entire video. But had to go eat. Food was good. All right, let me drink some water. But that's that. And now, um, can I get these? I could use InShot. I just don't want to show the software. I don't think I have a problem with it, but I could use InShot to actually put them against each other, so we don't have to like flip through back and forth. It's just that will take some time. Let me pause. All right, unpause. New. Um. See, I think. Uh, I think first was offense every time, right? So this. Oh no, I need to make a collage. Okay, discard. All right, we're going back. Collage. Grid stitch. We're going for stitch. That was never a thing. Look, I'm showing my editing software off. Never in a million years would I thought I had done that on a live stream, but we're doing it nonetheless. I stitched these boys together. Eyes are starting to get tired, but Didn't we have a better picture than this though? Didn't I like go back? I didn't. I might not have. Could just zoom in. All right, that should be good. That should be good. Get me out of there. Oh, now I'm huge. Sheesh. All right. Export. Oh, it doesn't take a long time to load. All right, create new. Stitch. Still a stitch. Would be the second one, right? Yeah. Okay, so I didn't I think I finally figured out how to do it on the second go around. So see, that's first, second, and second. Oh, that doesn't look right. No, that's offense first. Oh, we did do it. Oh my. It doesn't really matter. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Okay, so. Whoa, 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 whoa. Too many pictures. Too many pictures. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a second. Okay. Yeah, we could just skip that. Where's special teams? Oh, we didn't do special teams on that one because I guess I said it didn't really matter. I guess we'll just look back on that if we really have to. That should just be a quick mention. Stitch these boys together. All right. Export. And then do we do offense, defense, defense, offense? I think it has to be done so we can really make those comparisons, not have to flip. We'll have everything in one video. Should be straightforward. Bing, boom, bang, bang. Should be four photos we're looking at. We're wrapping this up. How long is this thing? A good hour. That's not bad. That's not bad. Stick with me for an hour. That's not terrible. I ain't that bad. You can gang for an hour. All right, let's go. Create new. Stitch. Let's go. That should be offense to offense. Offense should be. Oh no, offense to defense. We want offense to defense. Offense to defense. Boom. Perfect. 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 Export. And then I don't think we can watch that ad. Let's see. Um. Now, right, last one, defense to offense. Stitch. Where's defense? Defense. Offense. Defense. Defense. Are we in the right? Yeah, defense, offense. Defense, offense, right? Yes. That looks right. That looks right to me. Yep. Export. I don't know why I'm moving so slow. Normally I can compute things better. I'm just my eyes. God, gonna stop saying that though. Honor his name. Now let's go. Probably said it 10 times this video. Forgive me, Father. All right. Back to. Let's just cut the stream. Boom. Offense to offense. It's not centered. This is gonna be mad annoying. Let's turn me this way. Get rid of that in the top, and boom. Actually, this might be a better long ways. Yeah. So quarterbacks definitely going to Madden 20. Running backs definitely going to Madden 20. Line. Do I really bring up a calculator just to see? Because that 105 makes me think this line might be good enough. But no, I'm looking at an 85 in there, an 87 here. So they counteract. The 85 is 3 points higher. And then it's a tie everywhere else, right? Yep, tie. And then I don't know. These lines seem pretty even to me. And then receiver core. This is an 87 Robbie Anderson. Oh, I've been calling him Morton Anderson. I just made a discovery right here. I just made a discovery that I think, if I remember correctly, I made before, but it wasn't a discovery that was meaningful to me, clearly, because I didn't remember it till this moment. If I did make this discovery, I have the same. I've been thinking this was Morton Anderson. Why? Who is Morton Anderson? Now I gotta go look that up. We gotta look that up real quick. Man. Oh, that's why I remember his name. He's the kicker. All right, Robbie, my fault, my fault. I know you ain't never gonna be watching this, but yo, my bad, man. Okay, all right, good, 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 good. All right, so yeah, Robbie Anderson. So a big thing is that I would have never known because these are the same guys, but one's with the Panther. I might have just figured this out. We have the same player here. He just got worse. He regressed. He regressed an entire 3 points in a year. Ooh, ooh, man, Robbie, get it together. I don't even think you're in the league right now, but get it together, man. Anyway, back to it, back to it. Receiving core, I gotta give that to 21, right? Does 21 get that? It has to, right? Because we're looking at 91 there, 88, yeah. Because this guy is just so trash. Why did I think I had like a blue there until I ran one of those events that you could get an or red from pretty easy, and I got Cameron Brate, and that was the end of that. Because at that point, I had John Brown, Emmett Smith. I was like, there's no point in me. And then I got Shannon Sharp. Again, why is Shannon Sharp in my flex when Cameron Brate is an 85? What was I thinking? I think what might have happened was Shannon Sharp was pissing me off and not catching balls, and then I might have put him in the flex on my own. That's the only way, right? Or does it default to this? No, it might have defaulted to this. I remember there was some stupidity to the defaults. Like it would default, and then you would have to switch them because it was stupidity. That might have been what happened. Anyway, all right. I think we get that to the receiving core, right? 87 to 90, yes, but like 90, yeah. I think because those two offset, those are better. The receiving core goes to 21. So to recap, the line I think is pretty even. The backfield goes to 20, and boom. We're not gonna really tell a lot because these guys aren't gonna play against each other. They're gonna be playing against the offense and the defense, not the offense and the offense. But do we have any more surprise players that are the same? Wait, that's Darius Slay up there. Do we have Darius Slay back? No. Okay, I'm tripping. I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyway, all right, we have an 85 safety there. All right, that's gonna come up huge. Cam Chancellor, like this is a solid defense. We're looking at a 90. That's a 93 Charles Woodson. Oh, that's cold. That's cold as ice. 90, like the whole left side is 90s. Then we're looking at 85, 84. Ew. Yeah, we're looking at some pretty bad stuff here. And then towards the middle, that's where we're looking at 86, 86, 89. So I think defense gets the better chip. Linebacker core definitely goes to 20. Uh, I'd argue that the secondary goes to 21. It's arguable though because whatever this is 89. I think that's an 89. I think that's an 84. I don't know why this side of the screen I can read, but then this side of the screen I can't. It doesn't make sense to me, but yeah, I think those might be 89s, whatever. But ooh, ew, 81, 82. Oh, there are some flaws. And then the line. The pass rush definitely goes to 21 hands down. Now, the big thing, not looking at those are the head to heads. Here's what we're actually looking at. And we'll do this one last, all right? Because we're going to get out of here, but this is the big thing, all right? Pass rush. There is none. There's no getting through that line. You're rushing. Let's go with the standard four rush. Maybe you pull somebody out the backfield. That 93 is scary. Deacon Jones. Deacon Jones is scary, but
Even if their best player came down, we're looking at a 93 and some trash. We might not be able to stop him, but we got a 91 for him. We can at least slow him down. And then we got some 90s around there, so they're not really getting through. This is fair. This is fair. I feel like he has time to do what he needs to do. In the sense, you're supposed to have 2 seconds in the backfield, right? You're supposed to block for at least 2 seconds. Then it takes about a half a second, maybe the third of a second to actually get back there to where you can do something to the quarterback. And then that's if he doesn't move and stuff. So I think Ben has time to throw the ball. I don't think that's questionable. If you full blitzed, maybe not, but your receivers are going to eat you alive. So in a standard field, I think he has time. I think Ben has time, given the lines. All right. If he tries to run the ball, we're looking at AP and Nick Chubb. And we might be looking at Anderson in the flex, but looking at a 92 and a 90. Yeah, and you're running into some 90s in the 93. So decently, you'll be able to pick up yards, in my opinion, because they're going to make a hole. We're going against an 87, an 84, and an 89. They're going to be able to make a hole. I'm going to say there shouldn't be a problem averaging 2 to 3 yards a carry, just straight running the ball. Of course, there's going to be some breakout plays. Of course, there's going to be some plays in the backfield, but average should be about 2 to 3 yards, and you should want to average 4 yards. Or I think that you should average 4 yards if you're a good running back. But I think either one of these guys in a running play against this team, 2 to 3 yards. I think every like consistently 2 to 3 yards, right? Because they'll get through the line, no problem. It's after that, and AP might break out, but he's contained by Deacon Jones. Just overall looking at it, yeah. Wide receiver wise, you need to put two people on Marvin Harrison. Let's just think of this. If we really could put who we wanted to on there, which cornerback are we putting on Marvin Harrison? We could put Josh Norman or Darius Slay. Let me know. Let me know. I think we're gonna be watching it back. I don't think we have anybody with us. Yeah, nobody's with us. So let me know in the comment if you watched all the way to here and you're watching this one back because this one was a wild one. Which are we putting on him, Darius Slay or Josh Norman? Everything says Darius Slay. To me, Darius Slay is better. But we can't forget who Josh Norman was when he was a 90 overall with the daggone Washington Redskins. He was Josh Norman. But the best thing he was going against was Odell Beckham. And let's not forget who Odell was. But I mean, today Odell would be a receiver. He'd be no better than what's his name for the Bills. Not with the Bills anymore. Now with the Texans. You know who I'm talking about. That's all I got to say. But he'd be no better than him in my opinion because he's a good receiver. Stephon Diggs. He's a good receiver. I think it's the quality of receivers there that made Josh Norman good. And that's a big take, but Darius Slay is doing it now. Darius Slay is a name that I know you don't want to mess with him. He's that guy. And we used to think the same way about the Honey Badger. What's his name? Tyrann Mathieu. And he's now with the Chiefs and he's like an afterthought. But those players who can be an afterthought and stay on teams for that long is just consistency. And Darius Slay has consistency. Josh Norman had consistency. It's just he's gotten old. But at this point, I think we put Slay on Harrison. Hold up, I had to get a drink of water. We do that. He's still eating. Like I've seen 90s guard Marvin Harrison. For whatever reason, he was like Tyreek Hill on Madden 21. This guy was fast. I think you then have to put a safety back there. Oh, we also have Formian Marot. Or we had the Mofo. We got Mofo we can put on him. Mofo's fine, but nickel or dime, you're gonna have to put two people on him. You put two people at all times on him, whether in man or zone, you just make sure there's two people. What does he open up? He opens up Robbie Anderson. That can be covered. Oh, can it? Why is there an 81? Oh, that just opens the door. Because now you have to guard. Oh. Oh, and you got to guard Nelson Aguilar. Okay, never mind. Receiving, it might be a fair game here. I kind of going back and thought. I think we'll get to it later. Why it's not, but I don't think this team will have trouble moving the ball because I think, like I said, 2 to 3 yards a carry. I think they'll be able to run the ball. They're gonna get a gap most of the time, unless the pressure is brought heavy, which then is going to open up the pass, and the pass is going to be what kills them, 150%, because nobody's stopping Marvin Harrison. Not with the secondary we have on 20. They're not stopping Harrison while also stopping Aguilar, and then also keeping the other two, Darren Waller and what's his name? Robbie Anderson. Yeah, and there's no pass rush. That's just not a thing unless you keep bringing down Deacon Jones. And at that point, in a real scenario, you kind of do things to keep him off the play, and you kind of throw to the middle of the field more if he's going to be coming down. I don't think this team has trouble getting the ball up the field. Do I think there's interception potential? That's the big thing. There's not a lot of fumbles that happen in Madden Mobile when you give the ball to a running back. As long as it's done right, they shouldn't fumble. That's period. Is there any interception chance though? Throwing to Harrison, having two people on him, potentially three, 90 overalls, that's definitely a chance. Anytime you get the ball through the air, it's a risk to it. I don't think they'll have trouble scoring, but I do think there is takeaway potential. In a head-to-head game, I think 20 is able to take the ball away. I think they're able to get a takeaway. Ben is throwing well. He's a 90 overall, but I think I was pretty aggressive in 21, and I tried. You saw me. That one I said should have been an interception. I think we saw the speed kills when he actually got open, but there's never going to be a one-on-one matchup with Marvin Harrison. I think there's takeaway potential, and I think that's what it comes down to. They'll be able to move the ball on the run against this defense, and they will be able to pass. Now let me see the overall. Is that true to overall? Overall would be an 89. No, offense 89 versus an 88. Yeah, so pretty fair, but I feel like they'd be able to do it. Decent, decent, decent. All right. The big thing here. I'm gonna say in a real game, but like in a Madden mobile game. So, but like a full game, this team, if I remember how I played, this or how it was to play, this team should be able to score above 28. Above 28. They shouldn't. If you get one takeaway, but if they get 4 possessions, they should score 4 possessions. If they get five, you might get one takeaway, but they should still score 4 possessions. They should go, and then the defense too. But we're gonna take a look at that now. But this team should score at least 28 points. Now this is the biggie. Um, let's compare the lines. We have 91, 91, 90, and 90. Oh goodness. Against an 85 center, there's some hope there that you can get pressure in the backfield. Not only that, it's just solid all around. Like an 89 off to the edge. So let me move this somewhere where it's not in the way. You're getting pressure back there, right? You bring down a linebacker. Hassan Reddick can come down. But he kind of stays in the backfield. I would way rather have him back there because receiver. We'll just no. I don't want to jump around. I want to do this right. But the receiver core, like they're threats if you leave them open. But the defensively, Cam Chancellor, Charles Woodson, and we're stopping their best receiver, which is Morton Anderson. That's just 100%. And then John Brown. Yeah, I could put one player. Like we can do stuff about the pass, and we put Hassan up. So we're taking these guys. The other three got an 86, 84, 89. Realistically, nobody's getting through the 105. I don't even think he'll like. It's Madden Mobile, so of course somebody will be able to get through. But realistically, I don't think anybody touches the backfield. I think at most you maybe push him back an inch, but I don't think you ever get a chance to take down the quarterback. It's just really who we put on him. It's like who do we give up? We have Leonard Williams, Jaron Reed. Somebody's not getting back there. Deacon Jones is a problem. Is that another Deacon Jones? I had Deacon Jones on the other team. I think I had Deacon Jones on the other team. Did I? I gotta check that now. Oh boy. Yeah, I did. Deacon Jones. So instead of playing linebacker, Oh, in 21 he dropped down to, man, I see you, Deacon. But yeah, no, he's just taking somebody out to play. But then everybody else is getting back. So there's going to be pressure back there. That's the big thing. Quarterback wise, or not quarterback wise, running back wise. Oh, we're looking at 96. I thought these were 93s. These are 96s. That's what I'm looking at, right? That says 96. That doesn't say 93. Oh, that's tough. So when I was saying AP could run with them earlier, I'm not sure if that was in the first live stream or whatever. I'm getting ready to go to bed at this point. But when I was saying AP could run with them, I changed my mind. I didn't know these were 96. I thought these were 93. I was like, AP's a 92, right? 93, whatever it is. He can run with them. This is the 96. That's just game over. Like, they're going to have pressure back there. So let's go to the receivers first before we get to that crazy backfield again. Um, receiver wise, right? John Brown. I feel like I could put Darius Williams on him and be okay. He's one overall higher. I like that matchup. I think my when I was passing, I think I threw a lot more to Anderson, or maybe it was vice versa. But I think maybe they were even. But I wasn't really throwing the ball because I could run it, and I could really run out with Vic. So the thing is, I can put somebody on one of these receivers, and one of them will be good with one person. You know what I mean? The other one I can allocate Cam Chancellor and Charles Woodson. Not to mention we have Xavier Howard. Like Cam can be around there in the backfield. He's just gonna put a hit to somebody. But we have Xavier Howard. Like, I don't think we have to worry. They have like a 85 tight end. I don't think we have to worry about that. That we put enough pressure on them, and we have a good enough secondary that they don't do a lot throwing the ball. If you throw the ball 3 plays, we're forcing you to a 4-and-out. Pretty much. Like, you're going to have to incorporate the run on this team. With that being said, it now comes down to the backfield. You might get back there, but you're not catching him. You might get back there, but you're not catching him. First of all, if you stood back there for 10 seconds, there'd only be 3 of the 4 rushers back there because of this man right here. This Charleston Nelson. There'd only be 3 out of the 4. And we could put Jaron Reed back there. We could put Leonard Williams back there. We could leave Deacon Jones on the line. I don't even care. They're not catching him. And they could catch him, but not before he could get the ball out, of course. And the screen plays, the deadliness of trying to. You get 3 people back there, and you've got Emmett Smith on the screenplay, Barry Sanders on the screenplay. Oh, and you don't get any help from the secondary because they actually have to go guard John Brown and Robbie Anderson. Now, I'm not going to sleep on them; they are threats. So that's just what it is. You may get back there, but you're not doing anything. So even on a pass play, it's deadly. Like, I could just keep going. At the time, I think it was called Hail Mary, but we'll call it 4 verticals now. I could just keep doing 4 verticals, and you still would never catch him. You could know he was rolling out. I could put quarterback contain, and you wouldn't do anything. I feel like you would. Like, you would be able to contain him, but then we just run a play to the middle of the field. And then you can't contain him anymore because then Cameron Brady's going to have a heck of a game, followed by tech on Shannon Sharp. Oh my! It clearly goes here. If they get the ball 5 times, they score 5 times. I'm sorry, because 3rd and short, give the ball to Emmett Smith on a fullback dive, follow or running behind Quinton Nelson, whatever his name is, Quentin Nelson. I don't think you stop him. Like, remember, well, I don't think I can. I don't have a good reference to just bring up because I don't know exactly where it is. But remember how much I think it was in live streams. If you've been in a live stream and you're watching this one back, remember what we used to do with Mike Allstott in 23. I think it was. It might have been 22 in 22. We used to use him, and once we got him because he was an iconic. I think this was 22. He guaranteed 4 yards every time I ran that play. We were playing against real teams. It was very rare he'd get stopped from not getting 4 yards, and that was if he was stopped in the backfield, which didn't happen often because we could block. It was very rare. I don't think I used that play this much. I'm not even sure that play was a part. But third and short, give him the ball once, you stop him. Give him the ball twice. It's just not going to happen. That so you're not forcing them to a third down unless they go pass, pass, pass. It's just not going to happen. Unless you go pass, 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 fourth down, and then the defense gets a stop, you're not stopping them because they can run the ball play after play after play. Even if you send a full blitz back there, play action is a thing. It's just it's not going to work. There's no way to stop this, and really, this is how overpowered the team is. Thinking of it, the only way to stop this team is if the line wasn't that good and you just had pressure in the backfield every time. This line is acceptable. It's not great, but Charleston. If we didn't have Quentin Nelson, I keep calling him Charleston. If we didn't have Quentin Nelson on the 20 team, and we just had Vitae, it'd be a different story. Because then there'd be some pressure. I could at least allocate there, but this is acceptable. Well, let's transfer the 5 points to the 85. That's now a 90. We now have two 90s and a 100. Take those 10 points. We now have a full 90. We just have one at 87. Full four 90s and one at 87 or 86. That's what we're looking at right now. No, he's at 89. I thought he was a 79. Excuse me. We're like 2 points off, 1 point off. I'm not even doing the math, but from a full team of 90s in terms of protection. I know you can't transfer. I know the center is going to be easy to run through, but you just don't get enough pressure back there. So the only way to take down this team, I think this team is that good, is for them to blow the overall out of proportion. So now we're dealing with 130s and stuff. So yeah, that can beat them. But if this was like fair and everything was the same, everything was like down to regular statistics, an iconic would be like a 96, a 90 to a 96, one of those max iconics or those good iconics. And then there would be a Madden Marvel or a Madden Max. It was a Madden Max here, but a Madden Marvel, which could be those hundreds and fives. If we took all of that into account, I think this is the best team I've ever made. And we're going to look at that real quick and hop off. I think this is the best offensive team against any defense, against any offensive comparison. This is the best offense I have. And it has weak points, so it's not that broken. But that backfield is just that deadly. 96, 96, 100 with a 105 blocker. It can't be beat. It just can't be beat. All right. We've seen that. Let's go to 23. No, 22. 22. That's the Easter event. All Madden 22 videos. That was the draft. Okay, Madden. Let's see. Did we look at our team? That was my Madden Marvel when I maxed him. Max level iconic running back. I think that was Mike Allstott. Yeah, we upgraded him pretty well. He was just a problem. Reggie White as an old lineman. Oh yeah, that's when they were doing that weird stuff. Yeah. So they realized that it was too repetitive. So they ended up doing weird stuff like putting Reggie White as a day on running back. Or what they put him as? A guard? My bad. But you get the point. They're like, this is kind of repetitive. We got to shake it up. We got to. And this was the first year when they started doing this crap. What you think how do you think I feel now? How do you think I feel now? What you think's going through my mind at this moment? So yeah, that was my team. Okay, so we're looking at this. I think I had a better team by the time this was over. Oh, I went back too far. Okay. All right. So to be fair, let's say a max iconic here. A Madden Marvel is a max. Okay. So that would be a 105. We have a Madden 105. That's DJ Dallas. That's the reason why you might lose is because DJ Dallas is taking it to the house. That's why 22 might beat 20 because you might not be able to ever catch DJ Dallas. That's just how good he was. If there were blocks, they were there, and he always got the ball past the 40. Like that was just no question. He always got the ball past the 40. So special teams matter. But if they didn't matter, we're just talking offense and defense. Let's say these running backs we're looking at max. So we're looking at up to 100. We're looking at 99s here. So my running back is a 99 here. My flex running back is a 99. My quarterback, I don't even know if that's fair. See, I don't know how to compare them. I really don't. And I think we're just going to hop off. Well, no, we got to compare all the teams, but I don't know how to compare them because all I know is a Madden Marvel would be a Madden Max. So a Max Madden Marvel would be a 105. I can make that. I can say that. An iconic then would be one step below them. So they would be the blues, right? They would be the blues, not the purples, the blues. But the blues can go up to a 99, right? Or maybe a 96. We'll say this is a 96. So we have a 96 running back here, 96 running back here. So this is just as deadly as the other one. That's fair. That's fair. Quarterback problem. Yeah, not one because Michael Vick versus Joe Burrow. Michael Vick just eats him alive because at most he's a 96, and this one's not upgraded. So this one, let's say each star is from 90 to 96. So he's at a 91, 92, something like that. Right? Let's say everybody's upgraded level 10. We'll just give him the benefit of the doubt, even though we can see his level is not level 10. Or it might be. I can't really see that well. To be honest. Hold up. Yeah, I can't really see that. Well, no, I can see Waller's is a 10. His is a 9. Yeah, so a 91, 92. Okay? So not better there. And boom. Did we get the defense, though? Did we look at defense? Is this just an upgrading video? Yeah. Oh, look at that. DJ Dallas. That's that 105 right there. Oh, my goodness. Okay. So, all right, we're listening to me talk a bit. Oh, this is even better. This looks better than the last, right? Did I ever get him? I think I had a full team of iconics. I think by the time I ended this, my full team, or my full offense was iconic. Okay, this is a 105. This is a 105, all right? Then that's about all I can confidently say. And we don't look at defense, really. We just don't look at defense. We look at offense and special teams. Offense and special teams. Okay. So the defense might be a bit outdated. We gotta go back 3 videos here. I'm hoping I'll show that no, because this is a running back, so this is gonna be offense. Did I really only stack up the? Yep, that's just a. What was I doing in Madden 22? All right, this is a defensive player. I know this one is. But yeah, it was the same repetitive events. And don't say I didn't try. Like I made videos. I got them out there. I tried to like it, but it was just too repetitive after a while. Like I tried to like the new flow. Eventually, I felt the missingness of seasons, and that kind of hurt. But I was still having fun. I'll be honest. 9 or 20 was kind of getting old. 21 was new. I think 21 was the best because it was something new and it was good. Like 20 is just going to be better because it had way more time. Like it had since 2018 or whatever. So 20 is just hands down going to be the best. But 21 for the year, like it was very good. I think that was their best. 22 was not terrible, I guess. But to do the same thing for 23 and 24, I just couldn't do it. But yeah, no. Defensively, you're not stopping Michael Vick. We're looking at blues. That's the equivalent of reds. That's the equivalent of 80 overalls. And they're not maxed, right? So we're looking at low 80s. We're looking at 81s, 82s. Let's say 83 at max. Because I think they all are level 10. I would hope. Looking at 83s. You're just not stopping it. Joey Porter, you could probably wrap up some dudes in the backfield. You could probably tackle Sanders and what's his name, but you're not a 96. You're probably a 93, and no 94. We'll say you're a 94. Like it's still this is a better team I think than 21. I think this is a better matchup defensively. 'Cause I don't know why I'm saying that, but okay, let me make that comparison real quick. I have it on here. So at this point, you might as well click off. It'll just keep ranting forever. But 90, 90, 90, 90. 90, 90, 80s, 80s. So, yeah. And then 80, 80, that's a comparison. 90, 80. So it might go to 21. Yeah, it probably goes to 21. Marcus May was a big pickup. It it might go to 21. It's a pretty even squad here. It might go. Just the linebacking core was so bad on 21 that this one has a chance. But yeah, this was 22. Still doesn't beat. We're not going into detail because there's no way to fully compare them. But on the basis that that is 105, the Madden Marvel, and then the iconic is, you know, they on Blues. This just doesn't do it. Just doesn't do it. It's better run support, which is the big thing. But then the receivers are the problem. Like you can kind of stop them, but we did have Shannon Sharp in the flex. We had Shannon Sharp in the flex. Yeah, this is a better matchup. I'm going to say that it looks better. It's more eye candy to me. Looking at the two, this one's more eye candy. If I'm looking at the yellow, so I'm looking at the blues, this one's more eye candy to me. So I'm just gonna give it to this one. We might do an analysis someday where I'm actually thinking about it going into it, but yeah, no. All right, 223. I kind of sad I didn't play 24. I'm not sad, but I kind of feel like I missed out not playing 24, but not really. It's just the same repetitive stuff with new names, which is well, that's what football is. Well, yeah, but like make your game better, and I'd play. Oh, so we did get offense. Ugh, ugh. I think I remember what happened. I think I this is what happened. 23 came out. I lost all my players, but they were kind of there. I started for a bit and then it was just repetitive. I quit for a while. Then I tried to come back around the Super Bowl time because I was getting back into football. That's why there's so many Super Bowl players on my team. That's why I say so many, but there's two. Well, no, Dak Prescott counts as three, and then yeah, that makes sense. Okay, and then these other guys were from packs because you could like get iconic packs. This team, there's no comparison. You don't compare my 20 team with my 23 team. This just is not fair. It's just not fair. There's no comparison because if a blue is the equivalent to an iconic, there's no iconics on here, and there's a daggone Madden Marvel, Madden Max, and an iconic. Yeah, this is just no comparison. Can we get to the defense? Tell me I showed the defense. I did. All right, this is slightly better. We've got two. No, we've got three. We've got three posing as a 90 overall. One of the blues from 20, but in actuality, they're like an 89. Like they're not 90s because they're very low iconics. They might be an 88. They might be an 86. They're pretty bad. Like you see the purple next to him is higher. So yeah, this I guess I can't, and that's why it gets confusing. You can't compare them because it's like if you just wait to the end of the year, which is what I was saying, which is why I didn't come back to Super Bowl. You kind of just get a better team by just doing that instead of sticking with it throughout the entire thing. Like your team will be more balanced if you play the entire time, but you'd have a stronger weapon, or not a stronger weapon, but you get what I'm saying. You just yeah, it's simple as that. It's just repetitiveness, but uh, I don't think there's a comparison. They're not stopping Vic from running. They can't even stop Anderson, to be honest. Like maybe Stephon Gilmore can cover one of them if we're being fair, but the other one's open. The other one's not getting stopped by Womack. I think it's Womack. It's just not happening. The dude's a 113. It's just not fair. And then finally, before we hop off, we have this comparison. Dang, I was off that long. Oh no, we won. Inactive, yeah, 22 zip. I think we still would have won. I think we get a stop. Anyway, offensively, we're just not there. Thanks for watching. It's not a video, so I don't really have to get off like that, but live streams come to an end. That's my input. If you're watching it back, you didn't make it this far. I hope you didn't. But if you did, thanks for watching, man. Uh you let me know what you think. I think it comes down to the backfield. And I've been saying that since the beginning of the video. I knew that before making the video, but that's just my opinion. But actually going into the analysis, looking at the film, I think it's the backfield. Because you can count on running the ball, you can't count on passing the ball. Most of the time, Marvin Harrison will be open, but if they have three dudes on that side, it's going to be pretty tough. If he gets jammed, it's going to be pretty tough. If you get pressure from the defense, it's going to be pretty tough. A run play, sure, he can get stopped in the backfield, but you hit that outside, unless you go run, 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 run. But they had pass threats, like they had threats to pass the ball. So as long as I played like a balanced game and I wasn't just run, 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 you know what I mean? It's going to go there. So yeah, we're gonna build up this team, see what we can do with it. Do I have any yellows yet? I think I no, I don't. I only have purples. I try to get some yellows on this team, but we can't really compare them at all, and they all suck. So yeah. Alrighty.